Hi guys, so we're here at the Power Rangers
Florida edition.
We're here at the panel for Power Rangers Rise of the Ninja, one of the videos from Nerdbot and Crimson Vision Studios.
So like a southern-based production.
As always, we got Colin K bass.
We're just going to get started. And
Jessica Ray
from
Power Rangers Wild Force.
That would be a great place to do introductions. So I'll start with
William Shewfelt.
Colin here. Is Colin K back? He plays Jackson Brooks in First Ninja and Rise of the Ninja. Next to him, we have the lovely Jessica Ray, who plays Alyssa.
Hi, Jessica.
Next to her, we have William Shewfelt, who plays Brody Romero, the Ninja Steel Red Ranger. Then we have Kira, who plays the Purple Wolf Ranger from Jungle Fury. So. Give them all a round of applause. Yeah. And also give yourself a round of applause for being here right now. So thank you.
Yeah.
So this panel is what I'm going to affectionately call Ninja Vision, the panel.
Ooh.
Right? It's, you know, we just need, someone turn the lights red, please.
Yeah. And red.
No? Okay, great. Pretend.
Do we have someone that can be
I hope.
in post-production on that guy's video.
There was someone who gave us fresh water bottles, so I think there might be someone who controls the lights. So, I'll start with Colin, just a quick question to you. So, I mentioned it earlier, First Ninja, you wrapped that story up. Now you're on, sort of, now you're on to Rise of the Ninja. So, how did that idea come about, to just kind of like pick that story back up and continue your character's progression?
No, so Will and I met when he was recording a song with ATO right there, Inferno Ranger. And,
shout out to ATO.
Will and I just got along really well together, so we met up at Dana Point, and we're like, what can we do? What do you want to do? And then the name Rise of the Ninja and the idea of Brody being all the different ninja seasons was born there, and then we just kind of took things step by step, and that's how we ended up on the name and the storyline. Then Jessica was just an added bonus, and then Kira was just an added bonus. So it's all the snowball effect, which I've said on every panel this weekend. It's all, you have one idea, and it accumulates into something bigger and better, and then snowball rolls.
So you mentioned that this is a conversation that was birthed from you having a chat with Will.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it over to Will. So Ninja Steel, who's seen Ninja Steel, by the way? A few? Okay. So Ninja Steel, in terms of fanfare... So Ninja Steel, you know, it is what it is, but obviously, if you watched it, what does that even mean? It's a pretty divided season, let's be honest. But the thing is, you weren't in control. You were not in control of Brody's character. You kind of showed up, you were given a script, told what to do and how to do it. Now that you have control of kind of where that goes, do you see this as sort of a redemption to the character? Just like, you know, now that Nickelodeon and Saban are hands off?
Yeah, let's see. Do I see this as a redemption to the character first, that the character was... for me, what it was really, I wanted to play Brody the way I wanted to play him. So I wanted to bring like an edge to him. I wanted to bring more action to it. I wanted to bring just more to it. And when you're doing a show on Nickelodeon with, you know, Saban, or even if it's with Hasbro, there's a lot of limitations sometimes that are placed that you have to play within certain bounds. And like, yeah, like a lot of the episodes that people didn't like, we didn't even like them, you know. But it's you gotta play it. So. Yeah, to me it was like really just what could this character be, and I think that's the direction we wanted to head in.
I love that. So this is for Jessica. So Colin kind of mentioned that you were kind of like a bonus. Obviously, for those who don't know, she played the White Ranger on Power Rangers Wild Force. Great season there. But one thing stands out. Alyssa wasn't an Ninjetti. So we're gonna learn story-wise why she's an Ninjetti, but just behind the scenes, how did, the conversation of, hey, let's put you into this white robe come about?
So I was going to hang out with some other Power Rangers, including Will. Where did we go? We went bowling, right? And I called, I think Chris came and Lee, and I said, hey, I can't come because I just got in my car and it started and then it stopped and it was raining, and so I'm like, I'm not driving all the way over there to just be stuck in the rain. And he's like, I think Will lives near you, and I'm like, I don't know him. And he goes, I'm gonna tell him to pick you up. Give me your address. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna stay home. And he's like, no. I called him. He's gonna pick you up.
He's outside.
Yeah, he's gonna
right
pick you up
now.
right now. And I was like, okay, fine. So then Will came to pick me up, and I was like, hi, I'm Jessica. Let's get in the car for 2 hours together. And so we drove to the bowling alley, we hung out, and he dropped me back off at home, and he had mentioned, I think you mentioned Rise of the Ninja, and I was like, you need a girl, you guys need a girl in it. That girl is me, and that's how it happened.
But the Ninjetti aspect is what he's asking.
Oh,
How'd
the
you become a
Ninjetti.
Ninjetti?
Oh gosh, how am I supposed to know?
It was me.
Yeah,
I did it.
You and Will decided, like, guys were like, yeah, you can be in it. Like, we're gonna write you in. We're gonna write you a part, and here's the script. Come film. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it.
Then the suit was ordered. The rest is history.
Yeah, the suit was ordered. The awful shoes were ordered.
Well, she got the awful shoes.
I got the awful shoes.
Your hooves.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. I'm up for it, and just can't wait to film another fight scene with Colin.
Oh yeah, she smacked me in the head.
It was an
Jessica doesn't do stunt choreography, she fights. She fights people on set and we just film it.
It was an accident. I love
She said,
Colin.
Colin said something that annoyed me, and I accidentally smacked him.
Yeah.
We've all had those moments.
And it happened to be caught on film.
Next question is for Kira. So you play Purple Ranger. Colin also mentioned that was kind of like a happy surprise. How did you get involved in the project? How was that conversation?
That conversation was Colin finding me on Instagram and asking
Noticing
me
a pattern, guys?
slid into my DM.
Slide.
No, I had just done another fan film for Irving Lambert, and I've been doing martial arts since I was really little, and so I was doing some stunts for that, and I think he just saw one of my Instagram stories or something. Give you the benefit of the doubt. Just kidding.
No, that's true. I did sign the DMs, and I did see that, and I was like, she was a Pink Ranger, right, in your Irving project? And then I was like, man, I gotta get her in one of ours. So I reached out to her, I was like, hey, you wanna be a Power Ranger for us? And then the Purple Wolf Ranger thing just came out really naturally.
It was so cool, yeah.
And then now you're in our comic book, too.
Yeah.
So it's, again, another snowball effect. So
I'm super excited about the character, too, like, doing all the research on it, and the fighting style has been super fun.
And she got her morpher at the end of episode 2, so definitely check that out.
That was awesome. So this is a question for all 4 of you, actually. It's more of a fun question. So we've all heard of the age-old question, who would win in a fight, ninjas or pirates? This being a ninja-based show, I know there's pirate rangers out there. Who would you get to play the pirate rangers? Doesn't have to be the, Gokaiger guys, or Mega Force people, but who would you get in those suits, and who would win in that fight?
I think the in-space rangers should be the pirates, because those pirates all travel through space and time. Chris is pretty pirate-esque, Mohawk pirate. And then I vote us 4.
So
right?
true.
Obviously.
We all ninja around.
There's
I think
no
we've all
bias there,
ninja
right?
straight at some point. Yeah, definitely biased. So yeah, if the in-space rangers became the Super Mega Force Rangers, the Pirate Rangers, and then us as the ninjas, we'd win. Right, guys?
I would love to see the Pirate Rangers be really like period piece, like really old pirates, like
with
swashbuckling, like arm 80s,
Scurvy.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I love that. So this question is actually for Colin now. So we've seen Ninjor. We've heard of Ninjor.
Ninjas.
My question mostly because we haven't gotten like any live action version of it. But do you see yourself bringing NinjaCon into the series in any way?
I think Unworthy's doing that.
I'm not asking about Unworthy.
Oh, no.
This is the Unworthy panel.
See, that's loyalty. I feel like you guys are all with us on the extended universe, and I respect you guys. Thank you. I have no plans for NinjaCon. And I still think that name sounds like a comic convention for ninjas, which I think is
That's
lame.
what I thought you were asking. So we're gonna have
For those
This
of
is
you,
NinjaCon.
so for those of you who aren't familiar, NinjaCon is a toy exclusive character. They essentially re-skinned Ninja or the toy, changed the head, made him red, and now he's NinjaCon.
And they gave him the Win Ninja Academy.
Yes, Win
piece,
Ninja
right?
Academy. So which is why you Win Ninja.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I think that would have been kind of cool.
No, I have no plans for it. And when Blurred, Jordan Barnett, who does Unworthy, even though you weren't asking about Unworthy, which is really, really great response, they're doing it, and I was like, oh, okay. And there's no part of it. It's like, man, I wish I would have thought of that. I just don't care about it, and I don't want to be rude or anything. But my answer is no, and I don't want to be a jerk. But no, I don't want to do NinjaCon. I'd like to start NinjaCon though. Who's coming to the NinjaCon convention?
Everyone in this room gets free tickets.
people.
You guys donate $5, we'll do NinjaCon.
So I want to take this back to Alyssa. Just hopefully a fun question. You were white, now you're a ninja. Do you see any of your former castmates coming back from Wild Forest donning Ninjetti as well?
Maybe a Red Ranger.
Philip John Marie, maybe Jack Guzman.
Maybe Jack or Phil. I can see that. Only because I'm really still very close to them. And
Can you make that happen?
Yeah.
Colin wants it. Look at him. He's like, yeah. What do you think of that?
I'm ordering black and blue Ninjetti suits right now.
And we could film in Florida, maybe.
Yeah.
That actually does bring me to my next question because, Will, when Rise first started, you were living out here in California.
Yeah.
You have since relocated to Florida.
Yeah.
How are you going to manage getting this together now that you have to buy a plane ticket?
That look.
That's my I'm sad you left look. That was my
Yeah, I was having a great time in California, and then I read the script for episode 3 of Rise, and I booked a ticket a one-way. No,
He's kidding everyone, he's kidding.
No,
Not awkward at all.
So, how am I going to manage it really
Oh.
simply? It's like round-trip tickets are usually not that bad, depending on the time of the year. So, I'll book a round-trip ticket and send Colin the invoice.
Yeah. And I'll say that with your donations to NinjaCon, right?
Yes.
So NinjaCon isn't a real place. It's just to get Will out here for shooting. Which, I mean,
GoFundMe for Will's tickets.
we can make that happen.
If NinjaCon looks a little low budget, you'll know why.
So this question is actually for all 4 of you. So I asked similar questions yesterday during the other 2 panels that I moderated. But kind of going back on, I'm obsessed with this whole Ninjetti thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but who would you pluck out of across the multiverse of Power Rangers? Which Rangers or Ranger characters, they didn't have to ever morph, but would you like to bring back as Ninjetti?
You start.
Whoever wants to start. I'll start with
Oh,
Kira.
that's an
Kira?
interesting question.
Any ranger you want to come back as an Ninjetti.
Just anyone.
Anyone you want. It doesn't have to be an actual Power Ranger. It could be like a side character. Whoever you want.
Oh my goodness.
She's like
Doing
me.
like that.
Ninjetti.
I don't know. I have no idea. We should start with Colin.
Okay, fine. We'll start with Colin. Because I don't think he has an answer. Look at him.
I'm gonna go Dustin, Yellow Ninja Storm Ranger, coming back as a Yellow Ninjetti. Be really dope. That's my answer. This guy liked it, thank you.
I'm gonna go with Kat, and since she's here, I'm gonna ask her. Right?
She can reprise it. No, she can reprise it. It's fine. I'll
Yes.
allow it.
Yeah, let
Also,
her.
we got softballs, then I could just go like Tommy or something.
I guess, but
Reprise it.
you know what? Tommy's not allowed to come back because he comes back for everything.
That's right.
Yeah, like I didn't have to say he'll be back. He'll be back.
I know. That's a
That's
given.
it. That's a good
Yeah,
answer.
but I didn't want to interrupt Kira. Let's go back to
No, you're good. in general, I think it would be cool to bring back the original purple
Wolf Ranger?
Yeah.
RJ.
Oh, yes, yes,
Who I
1,000
may or
times
may
yes.
not have a relation to.
Oh, yeah, that's an episode 3 thing that made Will run away. But it's good, trust me.
And, all right, so Will said JDF, right?
Will said Tommy. Cop out.
When Kelson played the Orange Ranger in that one episode,
SPD Boom.
in SPD Boom,
Oh,
SPD
I
Boom,
remember
I want
that.
him to play Ninja.
No, it's
I know he's not
SPD,
here.
comma, Boom. That's his
So I know
character.
he's not here, but can we get a round of applause for Kelson Henderson? Like,
Yes! Yes! You know his birthday.
That's a legend.
You know, he played Boom in SPD. He was Mechanic in Ninja Steel. Phineas in Mystic Force. Like
He's in Beast Morphers.
He's in Beast Morphers, yeah, as Gobot, I think. No,
Oh,
he's in Beast
God.
Morphers as Mechanic. Yeah, you're right. No, he's just a super talented person who doesn't get the love he deserves.
He's in our comic in Shattered Past. He's in our
Actually,
Shattered Past
can we?
comic.
Is there a way to actually get Kelson Henderson to be
Well,
in the
I
show?
was actually just
Oh,
messaging
yes,
him, and I'm not
do
lying
it.
to you. I was just messaging him. He said that he could not cameo, but he would share whatever we do that includes his character. So he's still supportive, but he won't be in our actual episode. But when we mentioned him, he said he'd love to share it to his fans.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not because he doesn't want to, but contractually,
Yeah.
not allowed to. So I guess it's fair. So going back to Alyssa. So I'm sure there have been plenty of conversations of you just coming back and reprising a role just in other projects, but did you ever picture your return of you just being a ninja? Again, I'm obsessed with this little thing about the show.
I did not picture it at all, but I must say I love the costume a lot better than what I wore on Wild Force.
It looks more breathable too.
It is very comfortable.
Yeah. I think we should all just switch our wardrobes and become ninjettis.
Yes, except the shoes.
Get better shoes.
Why don't you have to wear those shoes?
As a ninja. I don't know.
It's because he's the star.
He gets to wear boots, and I have to wear toe shoes.
But yours are like pajamas. Like,
Do you-
what a great outfit.
Do you guys remember our first photo shoot? Jessica wore leopard print slip-ons.
Yeah. Jessica, so when Jessica's acting, sometimes she'll have laughing fits.
What?
It's true, you have like giggle fits.
After she hit me in the
It'll last,
head, she was laughing for a while.
Yeah, it usually follows a slightly violent moment.
That's why I'm so much fun to work with.
Yeah.
It's true.
And they
Honestly,
love me.
laughing is probably one of the best things you can do, even if it messes up the shot. I think it's hard to be mad at someone for having a good time. Yeah. So,
Wow.
this is going back to Will. You were on Power Rangers just a couple of years ago. Some of your toys are probably still on the shelves of Target. It was so recent. Did you picture your return to Power Rangers being so soon?
No. No, I didn't. But I met Colin, and it sort of, blossomed from there. So, no, I didn't expect it to be so soon. All I knew was that I was going to continue acting and doing whatever I could after Power Rangers, but I had no plans to, as soon as I get off the show, I'm going to rewrite the show and I'm going to do it my way. Like, no, that was not a plan of mine,
Awesome. Are you going to bring any of your castmates back to Rise?
We've tried, and like some of them are semi-interested, but generally like everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Like some people are parents now, some people are acting in different things.
You can be a parent and still be on Rise.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is
true.
But yeah, I mean, well, maybe not everyone. I feel like she's got babies. But yeah, no, we've tried, but it hasn't happened yet.
So, and because it's
Too
been so
bad. I
recent,
want to see Zoe in that one.
one thing I was talking to a friend yesterday. He's like, ask the Rangers specifically, so for both Alyssa and Will. So, when you were doing the show, obviously it was you with your cast at the time. That was kind of that brothership, sisterhood type scenario. And now you are traveling the United States, in some cases traveling the world, going to these events, meeting the fans. And now you've built relationships with castmates from seasons that came before and after. Did you see that ever happening when you were shooting the show? And what have those relationships been like since?
I didn't really see that happening, but Will is like my brother. I just love him. I text him in the middle of the night sometimes. Like he's my son, maybe more than like my brother.
Brother, I got son.
Be good out there, Will. Be good. I actually call him William. I don't know why I keep calling him Will during this.
Because he's grounded.
Yeah.
William?
Okay. Do you prefer Will or William?
No, Will.
Can I call you Willie?
No.
What?
No.
Willie?
No.
Bill? I'm kidding.
No.
Willie sounds like a euphemism. So
No.
Definitely
William.
Alright, we'll go with William or Will.
But I love hanging out with Power Rangers from other seasons, and I mean, like I said, that's how I met him. Was going to hang out with Power Rangers from other seasons. There was, I think, only Philip was at that event, Philip Jean-Marie, but everyone else was either from before or after. So it's been good. We're like family.
I guess we're gonna go bowling. Who'd pay to see a Power Rangers bowling tournament? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do that's another way for us to
We should do
to fund the show is
like
a Power Rangers bowling
bowl
tournament.
with a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like how you can golf with, I don't know.
That'd be great.
Oh, I thought you meant
It's
bullying.
the same as golfing with Justin Timberlake.
Not
So
Bowling.
Scott from Power Morphicon is here. We need to tell him, hey, one of those fan events, bowling with the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bowling alley nearby. By the way, show of hands, who's going to Power Morphicon in August?
Are you kidding?
So for those of you who aren't raising your hands, this is a free plug. August 26th, 28th of next year, here at same convention center. Meet all of your favorite Power Rangers. It's going to be a great time. So if you like Power Rangers, you're going to feel at home, I promise. So let's see, how are we on time? So we're pretty good on time so far. Question, another, I'm recycling questions from yesterday because I love this question. So in Shattered Past, Bloodline of the Grid, we have Fusion Rangers. You take 2 different Power Rangers from, or more if you want. You're not allowed to answer this question, you've answered it twice already. But this is for Will, for Alyssa, and Rakira. If you could take any 2 Power Rangers from any season or more, you could do 3, 4, I'm not gonna stop you. Who would you combine to have your own Ultimate Ranger?
So 2 Power Rangers from any season.
2 or more from any season.
2 or more. Well, if you do more, then you just like that's infinite, right?
Yeah, of course. We'll cap it at 5. We'll cap it at 5 because you can say everyone, and you know that's a cop out. But we'll cap it at 5. We'll cap it at 5, and then
let's cap it at 2, bro.
Okay, fine. 2. 2 or 3. We'll do that. 2 or 3.
Okay, 2 it is. Let's see. 2 that I would combine. I would combine Andros, and I would combine Jason Font.
Ooh.
To create a really dope Red Ranger.
In Space Time Force. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Alyssa.
No idea. I would combine myself with Jen from Time Force.
Ooh, Time Force is getting a lot
Because
of
when
love.
we had our reunion episode,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a scene together where we fought, and it was badass. So
Mm-hmm.
that would be it.
All right, you know, I will let Colin answer this question because I'm sure there's a few people who weren't at the 2 panels yesterday. So Colin, who would you combine?
Yeah, mine was 3 different Rangers. It was Alien Red Ranger, Ninja Steel Red, which is Brody, and then Ninja Storm Red. So it'd be like a triple 3 Red Ninja Ranger. And I think that'd be really cool and pretty unstoppable.
Oh, so
it'd be
badass.
Basically, the whole premise of Rise is that Will's the connection between all these different ninja seasons. And so my Fusion Ranger would be all 3 Red Rangers combined into one. I think it'd be dope.
Kira?
I have no idea.
I'll answer for her. So
I'm
all the
not-
Purple Rangers.
Yeah, no, all the Purple Rangers for sure.
There's
I
only
just am
3.
not familiar with all the seasons as much to the point where I'm just like, I know who would be the best. But yeah, no, I'm gonna say all the Purple Rangers.
All
That's
the
a good
Purple
answer.
Rangers.
Yeah.
That works
2 of them. Right?
Yeah,
So let's see. It's almost 12:30, so this is around the time that I open up the floor for questions. But before I do so, because someone stole this from me yesterday, do you guys want to do your morphs for the audience?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, do
I
it.
don't think we've done yours
We
yet.
haven't done mine yet, no.
Is it a free spoiler? You can do your own.
Do you know yours? Yeah,
Yep, that's perfect.
Just do your best.
Do we want to like say it's morphin' time and then go down the line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
We're morphin'.
Yeah, get up. I want to get this.
Let's do it.
Okay, so just to clarify, Will's going to sing It's Morphin' Time. He's going to start it, and then it'll go Kira, Jessica, me. Right?
Okay.
Sorry?
So I say
You
it's
remember?
morphin'
This is
time.
the
I do
big
my
part we
morph.
gotta clarify.
You do your morph. Jessica.
No, not mine.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Are you going to do It's Morphin' Time? You guys ready? Or just Morphin' Time?
No, I'm just gonna do it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
You want morph again?
I know. Wait, okay. I might like hear it unleashed. Okay.
That's exactly what happens on set too.
And action. I haven't built mine yet.
Alright guys. It's morphin' time! Power stars, lock in! Ready! Ninja spin!
Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed. Wild Access.
Ninja storm, ranger form! Ha!
Oh, yes. Yes. That is iconic.
Like, are you done yet, Will?
You guys have to do that all at the same time.
So they get progressively more complicated. You should ask Brendan to do his. He like dances, he twirls around, his gun
But that's
spin.
just Brandon. He's like, can I do a handstand? Like,
Yeah,
takes his shirt
no,
off.
Brendan loves it, but his is they get more complicated as they go along.
So did Wild Force have the easiest morph?
It's between Time Force had it easy as well because they just tapped the thing.
Didn't they have some
Time
weird,
Force,
like?
Time Force, Time Force, and then that was it.
Lost
Galaxy was just like
Lost Galaxy, yeah, they just tapped it.
And Let's Rock It. That one's really easy.
Yeah, they're
It's morphin' time is the easiest one.
Yes.
So around the time,
Yes.
Disney,
I agree with him.
They got complicated around that time.
Hey, who recorded that?
I did.
Okay, so people that know recorded it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just tag in the name is great. So
I hope it looked
I
good.
didn't know I was supposed to be like in a pose.
You all look good. I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm gonna open up the floor for just audience questions. So I've been doing this criteria the entire weekend, and maybe Colin hates me for this.
No.
But before you ask your question, let us know who you would want to come back from Power Rangers as a ninja, and then you ask your question. For example, I go, I would like to see David Dios return as Billy in his ninjetti. And then I would ask my question like, why is Jimmy so handsome? And then everyone would be like, it's his mom.
Genetics.
You know? Genetics. So that's your example. So does anyone have any questions for any of our panelists, all of our panelists?
Hey Jimmy, will you come back as a ninja?
Would I come back as a ninja? That's a question for Colin if you'll have me, but I'll do it.
Do it.
Order Blue Ninjetti suit.
Yes. Hey Siri, or hey Alexa, order Jimmy a coffee. All right, so no one has questions? Oh, wait, right here.
Sean feeding you questions.
Yep, no, Sean's asking Jimmy's question.
What I want to see come back is Ninjetti, correct? Is that you?
Yeah.
Just a ninja.
I'd like to see Purple Ranger. Yeah, why not?
No, we live.
But my question most definitely is, will we finally see a big baddie like a monster in the series at some point?
No, I mean we have Daishi as our main villain, and he's kind of just hopping from body to body, but like a big like rubber monster.
Yeah.
If I happen to come across a costume that doesn't cost a bunch of money, then hell yeah. But no, we're kind of keeping it pretty civil with basically Daishi taking over different bodies with armor. But I don't know if some costume company gives me the giant wolf or something, then
If
we'll
anyone
fight it.
has a giant rubber monster costume just gathering dust in their garage, hit Colin up, he'll use it.
Yeah, for sure. If it comes across, like, that's a lot of our plot points in Rise. It's all kind of happened naturally, and it's created this amazing show. And if I stumble across a big giant pumpkin that wants to fight us, I'll write it in for sure.
Okay, for me, I would definitely bring back my man, Jason David Frank.
Okay, just
Higher they can soar.
So, for my question is for Colin, how many episodes are there for Power Rangers Rise of the Ninja?
Well, there's 2 existing right now, and then we have the 3rd, which is in pre-production. And I'm kind of taking it as it goes, because like we explained, our stars kind of scattered across the United States, but we are going to make it happen. We are going to finish 3, and we have footage already for 3. So if we defeat Daishi in 3, that'd be dope, and we could wrap it up there, or we could continue with a new bad guy. So 3's definitely planned, and there's potential for more.
Okay, thank you.
That was a great question. Back here with the green.
And then the one Power Ranger I always wanted to come back, even as the ninjas, would be the Magna Ranger, I guess.
Magna Defender?
Yes.
Magna Defender.
Yes, he'll be in Shattered Past, so please check that out. Sorry to plug the other show. Yeah.
What's that prop that your character never got to use, but you always wanted to take home? Have anything like that?
I never got to use my Ninja Storm sword in Rise. I've never even morphed in Rise, so I'd love to have a scene with my sword, but Will used it last episode and kicked a bunch of ass, so that's my answer. It's for everyone.
I don't think I had any props. Like,
What about your tiger baton?
I used it all the time
What, you want to take it home?
to smack people.
Do you want to take it home?
Yeah, sure.
She wants her tiger baton.
I wish our ninja swords were the morphers. I
Yes.
thought those would have been such cooler morphers. And we didn't really get to use our ninja swords for like fight scenes or anything, so I would have liked to do that. That'd been cool. Yeah.
Kira?
I love my morpher. I don't think I use any weaponry when I fight as the Wolf
Just
Ranger.
these weapons.
You don't need it, huh?
No.
Power of the mind.
Also, what kind of weapon is the baton?
You have a tiger baton in Wild Force.
You have a sword, I have a baton.
With a tiger head at the end.
If you've ever been hit with a baton, it hurts. I have 2 sisters.
So Kira, you want your morpher. It's a dope morpher.
Yeah, or in the other film that I did, I used the bow for the
Oh,
Pink
cool,
Ranger. That
power
was
bow.
very cool. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Only one question, Isaiah.
Sorry.
We'll get him to it because he looks so excited to ask it.
The only other one is for your character, your ranger, if you can pick one upgrade for your ranger, what would that upgrade be? Like, special ability, weapon, a suit.
Battleizer. I want the Ninja Storm Red Battleizer. That's what I want.
I would like to travel through time, like the Time Force Rangers. I didn't have a special ability.
You had Zords that
I had
loved you.
animals and
You
stuff.
had your rats. Did you have rats?
I had a rat sword. A rat. Go ahead, Will.
It was like, I'd like a rat too.
What does that mean? I would go with the ability to control matter.
Oh.
All right, Captain Blunder, you got
You
it.
realize at that point you're basically God. Yeah, it's not even a fair game. Destroy? No, man.
Save.
Trying to save it.
He's like, I'm not going to destroy it, but I'd like to have the option.
Exactly. The greatest heroes are very dangerous. So,
A weapon would be nice for me. But I was trying to think of
Yeah,
one
you
that.
never get one.
Yeah, I was trying
Sorry.
to think of
Would
one
you
that would
like
be
a baton?
appropriate. Like, I don't know if that works with my fighting style. Yeah, like I'm just Wolverine now, or like Brass Knuckles or something like that.
No, your knee
but-
is like your special power. Like
Yeah.
in the show, the Purple Wolf Ranger just leads with his knee through a bunch of bad guys. It's crazy.
Yeah, I love that. That would work. That would fit the fighting style.
So Will wants to destroy / save the universe.
Save.
Kira wants a
Just
bronze
save.
kneecap.
you want another baton in the rat?
I want it.
Yes.
Yes, please.
So I
like 2
have a
batons.
question for Colin. So this is also to plug Colin's other projects. So
Please do.
are we going to see any of these characters at any point in Shattered Past? Since
Yeah, in the beginning of Shattered Past, we always do an intro about how crazy timelines in the multiverse are, and I try to flaunt how dope it is that we're working with these people, so they're in every intro.
Yeah.
But for the actual Shattered Past storyline, no, I want to keep it pretty separate. Jackson Brooks pops in the next episode of Shattered Past, but fully rangered up because I don't want to deal with how Jackson Brooks looks the same as Sam O'Neill.
No, I was gonna ask, like, can we get a Sam O'Neill, like, Jackson Brooks Spider-Man meme? Like, hey, like, no?
Man, I mean, it'd be fun to do it on the side, but I like keeping those two things separate.
Yeah.
But it would, if some Photoshop master out there wants to make me pointing at Jackson Brooks and Sam O'Neill, I'm down. That sounds funny.
And then the reverse flash also pointing at them. Casey Jones in the corner.
Green Arrow pops up. Yeah, I've played a lot of different people, but it's all been really fun.
Yeah, awesome. Are there any questions from the audience? There has to be at least one more question.
Do I need to bribe them again,
I'm
Jim?
gonna pick on Kevin. Kevin, I know Kevin. Say, wave hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
I want you to ask him a question, because I know you have good questions.
What's your favorite fruit?
Apples.
Weak.
Those are hard hitters. Apples are my favorite.
Mangoes, hands down.
Mangoes
Best-
are mine too.
Best fruit in the world.
Mangoes are underrated. They're delicious, but they don't get enough love, I think.
Oh, should we bribe them?
I would go with a guava.
Yeah.
Guava's
So
really good.
So here's what we're gonna do, because we want you to ask questions. If you ask the question, and if you plan on asking the question, if you stop by the Ranger Legacy booth, you'll get a free print.
We're bribing you to talk to us.
Normally it would cost you $5, but if you ask a question, it'll be free. And Colin will sign it for free.
Yes, and there's all the Rangers, almost all the Rangers on the print at this event. So
Does my question count or does not?
yes, apples. You count
Supplies
apples.
now, starting now.
Yeah, ask this question, get a free print, then you can go get signed by the Rangers.
So I'll start with
Oh, we
my
got
friend
a
with
lot
the
of
blue hoodie, and
questions.
then I'll go.
Alright, so y'all ever thought about bringing the Thunder Brothers back or the Jennies?
Yes.
Oh.
No, not as Ninjettis, but we are including the Thunder Ranger right there in Shattered Pass, and it's all tied to Rise of the Ninja and First Ninja. But when it comes to Adam and, I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Adam, well, Blake and Hunter, basically. If we get them, hell yeah. But no plans at this point.
Ain't that
She
a...
had a question, and then I'll go back here.
I would choose the silver wolf from Forest Wildlife.
Oh.
And if you had any Zord, if you could all the Zords, which one would you pick?
Ooh, good one.
I gotta go with my Omega Ranger, because it's like this dude on a unicycle, and then it turns into like this badass Zord. So I'll choose my Omega one. You're like, rat, please.
The rat, of course. The rat. Philip had a shark that like flew through the sky.
Do you want that one?
That was weird.
Do you want to steal it from him?
No, I'll stick with my tiger, my white tiger.
That's loyalty right there, people.
Always.
Now, is this any Zord, or it has to be from their own season?
No, any Zord, right?
I'd go with Jessica's white tiger too.
First, you want it.
Yeah.
Kira?
I'll share.
Well, if we're all doing Jessica's White Tiger,
There's room.
yeah.
And if you do that, you can use a carpool lane.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
You guys are all gonna sit in the
Rear
head.
marks.
No, more seriously, I always thought that white, the dragon,
Serpentera?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I always thought that was super cool, so
it's
I'd go with
probably
that.
still on the moon if you want to go get it.
Yep.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, no.
M3, baby. M3.
Awesome.
I
Great
think that's
question.
red, though.
Farrell here with the gold. What was your question? Yes, you.
Yeah, gold. I was gonna ask, what level of like martial arts training did you guys have to go through for your roles, or did you have stunt doubles and costumes, various things like that?
I did karate in first grade, and then I kind of just got taught by stunt coordinators on set. That's my, sorry to ruin the magic, but it's true.
Right. I mean, we did go through stunt training on day one, but we also had stunt doubles. They wouldn't let us do certain things, like ride on the motorcycle or the savage cycle is what we had, or various other things. But if we wanted to try things, they would let us, and then they would laugh and bring the stunt double in.
Very nice try. No, we had, so we flew out there in like August. Filming started in September, so we had about 3 weeks with the stunties. And it was intense because all of us like thought we were in good shape. you know, but we were in like mirror good shape. When you actually have to do like conditioning with these guys, they're like pulling your legs back in the splits and you're like, holy crap. And it's all this flexibility work, running laps, running backwards, sideways, doing different rolls, tumbles, like learning how to take a fall. And there's so much stunt training, and then the show starts, and they're like, no, we got it. And like, you don't get to use any of it. And I'm like, what? And yeah, exactly. They would let us try stuff, and they'd be like, that was okay. Yeah. And then they would bring in the stunt guys. So, yeah, we would get to do some stuff, but very minimal. Very minimal.
I think Kira's the most experienced out of all of us,
I actually have a lot of martial arts training. I was doing a lot of action films before I started working with you guys, but I'm a 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh.
And then I am training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Krav Maga as well. And then I trained at the DC Stunt Coalition too.
So if things go down, I'm hiding behind her.
Yeah. I'll be the meat shield though.
You could be in her Zord by yourself.
That's right.
That's all yours now.
I'll give the tiger to you.
No, that's all yours.
You don't need it, actually. So I actually want it back.
You need the protection. Who are the blue?
I'm just curious, what were you guys' first Power Rangers experience, like the first thing you ever watched? Because I remember as a kid, I had a VHS of Wild Horse. I remember when the movie was, I watched it every day. I remember the intro was burning in my mind.
Kind of aging me.
I was just like, actually a long time ago.
You mean DVD? You had a DVD.
So I was born in 1990.
Blu-ray.
Wow. I was born in 1990, so it was Mighty Morphin, and it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I remember my mom was forcing me to take pictures for like Christmas cards or something, and I was being a little brat, and she was like, I'll buy you a Power Rangers toy if you calm down. And I was like,
so not much has changed.
Yeah. And so then, you know, that was my first ever experience. I remember having that toy and being a very good behaved child because of it. And I loved Power Rangers right at the beginning of Mighty Morphin.
I did not know that you were older than me, but yeah.
Well, I look like it. I look like it, for sure.
I actually had never seen Power Rangers before I was on it. I'm sorry.
So
and the crowd goes quiet.
The director's lens, and you're like, this
I just watched,
yeah.
Myself. No.
So my first experience, this might upset some of y'all, but I was 4 or 5 maybe, and I was a little kid, so my mom did not let us watch TV. She was very strict with that kind of stuff. I would sneak wrestling every now and then when she was like out of the house, but she didn't let us really watch stuff. So I remember one morning before we were going to school, I turned the TV on, and I saw like the Yellow Ranger in this fight scene in a parking lot. And I had seen like Star Wars and stuff, and I remember thinking like, if this is a superhero show, why are they fighting in a parking lot? And it was really weird to me. I was like, why not a spaceship or like some intergalactic something? I was like, I don't want to watch this. So I changed channel. So that was my first experience. And then as I got older, yeah, like you're always kind of exposed to it. I did like karate a lot, and a lot of kids in karate were really into it. But yeah, I kind of grew up more in wrestling, so that was my thing.
I'm in a similar boat as Jessica. I did not really watch it before I started getting involved with the films, but after I started getting involved, I watched so much, so many clips.
Even when she first put on her suit, we were watching her watch all the Purple Jungle Fury Ranger clips over and over and over, deciding what to do, how to pose and everything. So she got like overexposed in like 30 minutes before we did the photo shoot.
I actually have a question for Will. So Will mentioned, any wrestling fans here? Oh,
yeah.
Cool. So you'll enjoy this question. So Will, it's you plus 4 wrestlers of your choice. I want you to make a Power Ranger team with them.
Oh, fantastic. This is easy.
The question he wants
I can answer a question and know what I'm talking about. Oh boy, so we're gonna go with Shawn Michaels. We will go with
what color is he?
Yeah, what color is he?
What color is he? He'd have to be green, so we'd go like DX era.
Okay.
I'd go with The Undertaker, and he would be a Black Ranger, obviously. That's pretty easy. I would go with, why not, Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
And you know what? Yellow, you said?
maybe yellow, right?
Yellow or red, man.
Yellow with some red highlights.
Yeah, exactly. And then he'd tear it off in the middle of the fight. Brother.
Does his helmet have the bandana?
Of course.
And the mustache.
And then let's see, the last one, it's either Stone Cold or Ric Flair. I'm trying to decide.
You can have a Sixth Ranger.
Let's go Ric Flair, and he would have a special suit that would be like his little robe that he wears. Yeah, be that. And instead of saying it's morphin' time, he would just woo! Yeah, it would just be that. So yeah, that's my team.
Okay, give us one more.
Oh, you said 5?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I was gonna say Stone Cold. Who can I say that's more interesting? Let's see.
What The Rock, dude? No. Am I just amateur? Okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go.
No, literally. She said Nacho Libre. No, Randy Savage was dope too. Yeah, I think I'd have to go with Stone Cold. Yeah. I'd have to go with Stone Cold. Yeah. And he would be the Silver Ranger.
The crowd agrees.
Do our wrestling fans agree with that? Is that a pretty solid team?
Pretty good team.
So Will knows more about
someone said
wrestling
hell
than
no.
he
Who
does
said
about
hell
Power
no? Wait, who would you have?
I would have
Lita? Oh, so you're going with divas? Okay.
I mean, you can have a mixed team.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Lita, the bunny.
The bunny?
Yeah, from AEW.
Oh, so you got like new promotions too. Yeah, I don't watch it anymore. Wait, who else? Yeah, this is new stuff.
And I like the boy.
I would just want to see Vince McMahon in a tube. And he's yelling at you guys. He's just doing this too.
This would be good right there.
So we have room for one more question. Does anyone have a question?
Yeah, you
to
look
close
good,
us
my
out?
man.
Last question, guys.
Last question. All right, we'll make it count.
I just want to know which Yellow Ranger was it that you seen on TV to make you change the name?
Yeah, that's a good
Okay, so I was 4. I was 4 or 5. No, I was. Y'all can deduct this because I can't figure it out. I was 4 or 5. I was born in 1995, so this would have been 99 or 2000.
2000. So
You're 95.
that's right before Jessica.
Yep.
Time Force or Lost Galaxy, right?
Time Force was 01.
01, so it's probably Lost Galaxy. Do you remember if it was a girl?
You changed the channel of Serena? How dare you?
Did you know that so fast?
He's videoing. Serena, I thought you were pretty cool.
Oh, don't worry, William. She'll forgive you.
Which concludes the panel. Can you give a round of applause, please?
Yes!
To close it out, we're going to go, starting with Colin, working our way back. Remind them who you are and where they could find you.
I'm Colin K. Bass. You can find me on my Instagram at Colin K. Bass. And also, I will be at the Extended Universe booth within Ranger Legacy. Right up there, come through, and I think I owe some of you guys some prints. So please come see us.
I'm Jessica Ray, and you can find me on Instagram, The Real Jessica Ray, because someone else has Jessica Ray. And she's obviously not the real one, fake one. I'm going to be at a table, I don't know where because I just got here.
If you find my booth, I'll be looking at Jessica. I keep an eye on her, so you'll see her right
Till
there.
about 2:30, so come find me before that.
I'm at William Shewfelt on Instagram, and on OnlyFans, it's at William Shewfelt for some exclusive stuff.
Hey, what? Son.
You're grounded, guys. Oh yeah, I have a table by the. Too busy shouting out my fake OnlyFans. Wow. No, yeah, I have a table like by the whole Ranger Legacy area. All the Power Rangers are there, so I'll see you guys there.
If they had a reception, they would have been looking it up right now.
But yeah, someone's looking at
Who's got 5 new subscribers?
You can find me at Kira Omens on Instagram. I'm probably going to stick around this area for the Mystery Incorporated panel.
Yes, Mystery Incorporated. We love
I think
Scooby-Doo.
you're back there. I saw
Mystery
you guys
Incorporated
walk
following
in.
this panel, so stay in your seats and enjoy that. It's gonna be a fun time.
If you love Scrappy-Doo, stick around.
Wait, is Colin coming back as Scrappy-Doo?
That's my dream. No, everyone's saying no back there. Yeah, I'd like to be Scrappy-Doo. Great.
All right, well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Thank you guys.
I'll see you at the next one.
Bye.